Ronald Easter here, God-devoted man, and the holiest chaplain around. I changed into my crusader outfit to fight for my holy lands. And holy moly, I summoned my holy weapon to be a chainsaw hand so I could fight off evil dead armies like Ash. But enough of that holy shit, I decided for my Bible to be a flaming one. The mime stepped into my church, so I tapped him with my chainsaw, as everybody knows mimes are atheists. The same applies to evil mime cats. So I saved the kitty's soul. Some pink-haired Jezebel started trying to drag me off because they was claiming there was a blood cult, and I thought they were gonna search me, but apparently they needed my help. I guess that's what a chaplain does. I was taken to the brig for protection. I was bored and left alone, so I started breaking shit and getting into everything like a new puppy. I broke into this other room and got into some duffel bags. I wanted to pass the time, so I started laying body bags around in order to simulate a mass shooting cleanup. Oh, and for ASMR bag zipping sounds. For my heroic efforts, I got a security locker with some gear in it. I was equipped with a helmet and armor now, and an identification computer was being built right before me. I was granted all access. I was security's cult fighter, expert, whatever you want to call it, and the mime was supposedly a cultist. Made sense, that godless bastard. I returned to my office and picked up my holy water chug jug as requested by the pink-haired devil. And like many things in life, I ended up breaking it, cracking it over the mime's head. I used my all access the smart way and stole an energy gun from the armory. The head of security granted me a promotion to executioner of cult scum. I was given the go-ahead to go Texas Chainsaw Massacre on this poor victim. I started with the legs like I hated bipedalism, and the head of security had to come drag out the body because I wouldn't stop cutting it. It was all fun and dismemberment until an admin messaged me, but I explained the situation and how I was given permission for the execution, and it ended well. They were cool. Then there was this guy who desperately wanted his cleaver back, so I took that meat cleaver and I ran off with it. My thievery had made me a new archenemy, and he was calling me out in botany. He wanted to fistfight a guy with a chainsaw hand. This was very idiotic, so I accepted his offer, and it only took 2 jab stabs to knock him down. Oh, and I gave him his meat cleaver back by throwing it at him, but only temporarily. The fanboy kept following me around, so I hit him with a flashbang to get him to go away, but I think he tried to pick it up and throw it back at me like he was playing Call of Duty, and that failed and he was being arrested. Fantastic street justice. I then had time to make a very witty announcement as the captain. Either the captain really loved my announcement or the head of security was doing some networking, because the captain asked if I could execute this prisoner for him, and of course I could. He even wanted me to do it right then and there, but I explained I'd feel more comfortable in the execution room. I started executing this person, and the captain was very influential. I started to hear the voices of religion in my head. They wanted 5 shoes for a sacrifice or ritual, and I didn't know if they meant 5 shoes or 5 pairs, so I went with the 5 pairs to be safe. But as always, the gods wanted more. As requested by my god, I slaughtered 5 monkeys to go with the 5 shoes, and it fit nicely. The voices were pleased. After that, I used my chainsaw to smash a window in the shuttle. I made a new nemesis in the shuttle. They came at me with the hatchet, but I just pulled out my gun and stunned them. However, oxygen really wasn't a thing on the shuttle at that point, so we were all freezing and not breathing.